Students, we are now in part 4 session. In this session, I am going to continue the same exercise 3.3 as we completed in part 3 session. Students, in exercise 3.3, we have completed 1 to 5 problems. Isn't it? In part 3 itself, we have completed. Based on which concept we have solved all the problems? Yes, very good. Based on the division of algebraic expression. We have completed, isn't it? Now, in that itself, in exercise 3.3, I am going to start with 6th problem onwards. Clear, students, all of you? Now, the 6th problem is very important because most of you will do the error when you are solving the problem. Isn't it? So, like that error they have given in the question itself. We have to find the correct solution. Clear? Students, why they are giving like this problem means, so whenever you are doing the mistake, you will know that, oh, it is wrong. We have to correct for your understanding. This type of problem we are going to solve. Clear? Now, see the 6th question heading. Identify the errors and correct them. This is the first subdivision in that. 7y square minus y square plus 3y square. Okay, if all the calculation of this part they are given as 10y square. Whether we have to check whether we are going to get 10y square here or not. Here they are saying this full answer is 10y square. But it is error because the heading itself what? Identify the error. What is the error? We have to identify and also we have to correct them. Okay. Now, see students, I have written the same question. LHS part alone I have taken and written. Okay. Now, if you see here, everywhere what I am having? Y square, y square, y square. So, what I am going to do is, I am going to take y square from each term commonly outside. Clear? So, here y square is outside. So, what will come here? 7. Here y square is outside. So, before nothing y square means what is there? 1. So, 1. Okay. Plus 3 y square. Clear all of you? So, 7 minus 1 is what? 6. 6 plus 3 y square. Clear? So, 7y square minus 1y square plus 3y square is equal to 6 plus 3 is what? 9y square. That is the answer we are getting. But if you see the question, this answer is what they have given. They have given us 10y square. Whether it is correct or wrong? It is wrong. The answer we are getting is what? 9y square. So, 10y square is the error and we have written correctly 9y square. Clear all of you? How to identify the errors? Yes. Next subdivision, see the question. 6xy plus 3xy equal to 9x square y square. They are given. Okay. Again I am taking the LHS part here. 6xy plus 3xy. Okay. So what we are having here? I am taking the LHS part. 6xy plus 3xy. Okay. Now, in both the term, what I am having commonly? xy. So, I am taking the xy commonly outside. Clear? So, xy I have written. 6. What if I take xy? Here what is there? 6. Here xy is outside. So, plus 3. So, 6 plus 3 is what? 9 xy. Okay, what answer we are getting? 6xy plus 3xy answer is 9xy. But in the question they have given what answer? 9x square y square they have given. It is correct or wrong? It is wrong. So that is the error. But the correct answer is what? 6xy plus 3xy answer is correct answer is 9xy. Here we have corrected the error. Now we will move to the third subdivision. M into 4m minus 3 equal to 4m square minus 3. They are given. Okay. First we have to take the LHS part. Okay. Now if you see, this is m is what? Monomial. Here 4m minus 3 is what term? Binomial. We are having two terms. So monomial into binomial. Now we are going to multiply. See, I have written the arrow mark. M into 4m. First I have written, then m into 3. In between minus sign. So minus m into 3. Clear students? Students, 4m into m means what? 4m into m means 4m square minus 3 into m means minus 3m. Clear? Now, we will see the fourth subdivision. 4n whole square minus 2n plus 3 is equal to 4n square minus 2n plus 3. They have given this as the answer. Whether we will check whether we are getting the same answer or not. Okay. Now, I have written the LHS part. 4n whole square minus 2n plus 3 equal to. Students, they have given whole square, which means that square is for 4 as well as for n. So, I am writing here 4 square into n square minus 2n plus 3. Remaining minus 2n plus 3 I am writing as such. Okay. Now, 4 square is what? 16. 4 square is what? 16. 4 into 4 is 16. Here n square is n square. I am remaining minus 2n as such plus 3 as such. So, the answer what we are getting? 16n square minus 2n plus 3 we are getting. But if you see in the right hand side, they are given 4n square minus 2n plus 3. That is wrong, isn't it? So, we have corrected the error. Instead of 4n square, we have to get 16n square. That is the error in this. Clear? Now, see the fifth subdivision. X minus 2 into x plus 3. X minus 2 is binomial. X plus 3 is binomial. Because that also having two terms. This also having two terms. So, multiplying binomial into binomial. Clear? So, x into x plus x into 3. I told you before multiplying, you have to write compulsorily the arrow mark since you are beginner. Okay, once if you become familiar, you can do the directly. Now still you are beginner, you have to put the arrow mark. Only then you can understand it easily. Now, 2 into x, minus is there also, minus 2 into x. Minus is there, minus into plus is minus because it is unlike sign. 2 into 3. Clear? Now, x into x is x square. 3 into x is 3x. 2 into x is 2x. 2 3s are 6. Clear? Now, if you see here, x square I am writing as such. Here also x term, here also x term. Both are like terms. So, like terms means we can add and subtract. So, minus minus means what? We have to add. After adding, we have to see the greater number sign. So, among these two, which is the greater number? Minus 3 is the. So, for that, minus minus I am adding plus 5. Afterwards, greater number sign is what? Minus. So, minus 5x minus 6. But what answer they are given? X square minus 6 alone they are given. But what answer we are getting? X square minus 5x minus 6. So, they have left in the question minus 5x. That is the error. Clear students, all of you? In the question itself they have given the error. We have corrected all the errors. Clear? This like only you have to identify the errors. Clear all of you? Students, previously we have seen the sixth question, no? that is not exercise 3.3, that is exercise 3.2. Okay, you please change it, that is exercise 3.2. And in exercise 3.2 itself, we have completed 1 to 6 problems now, isn't it? Now, and then 7th and 8th problem we'll do later. Now we are moving for the exercise 3.3. Students, exercise 3.3 is fully based off identities. Students, we have studied in the previous class about standard algebraic identities, isn't it? In the 7th standard itself, we have learned the 4 identities, isn't it? What does identity means? Identity is an equation. Okay, identity is an equation satisfied by any value that replaces its variables. Okay, identity is a what? Identity is an equation. Now see, this is the equation, isn't it? It satisfies any value. Instead of A, you can give any value. It can be 5. Instead of B, you can give any value. It's like a 6. So after writing instead of A, 5 and 6, the same thing if you are changing, you will get both LHS equal to RHS. Clear? Clear, students, all of you? Now we will recall what are the identities you have learned previously in 7th standard. Okay, these 4 identities already you have learned in the 7th standard itself. Now see the first identity, A plus B whole square. What is the formula for that? A plus B whole square means A square plus 2AB plus B square. Okay, now remember the first square term, then last square term, in between AB term. Clear? Next, A minus B whole square means A square minus 2AB. Here plus means here plus. Here minus means here minus 2AB plus B square. Clear? A square minus B square. Now for the first 2 identity we are having what? Whole square. So only we are expanding like this. Here the third identity we are having for A separately the square, for B separately the square means how can we write? A minus B into A plus B. Clear? What is the formula? A minus B into A plus B. Clear? Now see the fourth identity, X plus A. Here X plus B. Here the first term is X, here also the first term is X. Only what is differing? The second term are differing. What? Here A means here B. So when this type of question comes, what formula you have to apply? X square minus A plus B into X plus AB. Clear, students, all of you? X square, here X into X you will get X square. Then AB is there, no? So A plus B into X. X square term, then X power 1 plus AB. Without X term you have to write. Clear? These are the 4 formulas you have learned already where in 7th standard itself. And again we are going to recall in the exercise 3.3 first subdivision fully. Clear? Now in the exercise 3.3 itself we are going to learn about cubic identities also. Okay? That is very new. I will teach you that. Clear, students? Now exercise 3.3 we will see now the first question. The first question is full of expand. Okay, expand means I think you all know. Okay, we have to give the explanation like that. So in that first subdivision is 3m plus 5e whole square. Clear? Now I am comparing the given question with any of 4 identity. I want to compare the given question with any of the 4 identity. Now tell me which identity it is. I can compare with this. I can compare with the first identity. Isn't it? A, instead of A I am having 3m plus instead of B I am having 5. So 3m plus 5 the whole square. Okay, so compare 3m plus 5 whole square with a plus b the whole square. Clear? Now, when I am comparing in the place of A, what I am having here? 3m. In the place of B, what I am having? 5. Okay, now I am writing this first identity. A plus B whole square equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. Okay, I am writing the first identity here. Then I am writing the 3m plus 5. Because I told you in the place of A, we have to put 3m plus in the place of B, we have to put 5. Whole square equal to A place 3m whole square, because your square is there, so whole square plus 2 into A is what? 3m into B is what? 5. Here plus B square. B square means what is B? 5. So the 5b whole square. Okay, in the bracket, since I don't have space that side, I have written down. If you are having space, you can write it in the side, replacing A and B value. Okay, instead of A, I am replacing it as what? 3m. Instead of B, I am replacing it as what? 5. Here, I am replacing A and B value. Now, if you observe here, 3m whole square I am having. Okay, I told you many times, whenever you are having whole square, that is for everything. Inside, what are the things we are having? That is for everything. Okay, now this square is for 3 and this square is for m. See there, I have written 3 square into m square. Plus, and first I am multiplying the numbers. 2 into 3 into 5 into m. Plus 5 the whole square means what? 5 into 5. Here, next step. Now all of it clear how we got 3 square m square. Okay. Now 3 square is what? 3 3s are 9 m square plus 3 2s are 6, 6 5s are 30 m. This m plus 5 5s are 25. So this how we have expanded 3m plus 5 the whole square. Answer is what? 9m square plus 3m plus 25. Clear? Now, in first question, we will see the second subdivision. 5p minus 1 whole square. Okay. Now, we have to compare the given question with any of the 4 identity, isn't it? Now, immediately your mind has to think what identity? The second identity, which is what? A minus B whole square. Okay. Now, in question also in middle 5, in middle minus, here also minus. And in question also we are having whole square. In formula also we are having whole square. So, we have to go for the second identity. In the place of A, I am having 5b. In the place of B, I am having 1. Now, I am writing the second identity. A minus B whole square equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. This is our second identity. Now, I am going to replace in the place of A, 5b. In the place of B, 1. Clear? Now, 5p minus 1 whole square is equal to, A means what I told? 5p. So, 5p whole square minus 2 into, A means 5p into B. B means into 1. Plus B means 1. So, 1 whole square. Okay, in the bracket we have to write replacing A and B value, which means in the formula instead of A we are substituting 5p, instead of B we are substituting 1. All of you are clear now? Yes. Now that 5 whole square is for 5 and as well as for P. Clear? So 5 the whole square is for 5. So we can write 5 square. P square minus, first I am multiplying the numbers. 2 into 5 into 1, then one variable, that is p. So last write into p. Plus 1 square means what? 1 into 1. 1 ones are what? 1. So this I am writing here 1. Clear? The next step, 5 square means what? 25. 25 p square minus 5 twos are 10 p plus 1. Clear? So when I am expanding 5p minus 1 whole square, answer what I am getting? 25p square minus 10p plus 1. Clear students, all of you, the first question in exercise 3.3? Clear? In first question itself, we will see the now third subdivision. See the third subdivision question. 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 3. What is the question? 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 3. Students, if you see the question, the first term of the year is 2n. In the here also the first term is 2n, which means both the first term are same. Only differing the second term. Here minus 1, here plus 3 we are having. So which identity will you use now? Because if you see in the question, we don't have any square also. So only we have to go for the fourth identity. Okay. Now what is the fourth identity? X plus a into x plus b is equal to x square minus a plus b into x plus ab. This identity we are going to apply in the first question in the third subdivision. Clear? First I am writing, we have, this is the question they are given. I am comparing the given question with the identity. Okay, what identity? The fourth identity. See, in the place of x I am having 2n. In the place of a I am having minus 1. Okay, in the place of x here also I am having 2n. In the place of b I am having 3. Okay, students, why I am taking here alone a equal to minus 1 means, see the sign, whether here also, if here also plus, if here also plus means you no need to take this sign. If it is opposite sign means you have to take compulsorily a equal to minus 1. That is very, very important. Here, now I am comparing with the given question with the identity, isn't it? Now, after comparing, instead of a place, what I am getting? 2n. A place minus 1. B place 3. Okay. We know the identity. X plus a into x plus b equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay. Now, in the place of a, x what? 2n minus 1, 2x plus 3 is equal to. See there. And substitute in this right hand side of the identity. Now x square we are having, isn't it? So x square means what? 2n the whole square. Because instead of x we are having 2n. So x square means 2n whole square. Plus a means what? Minus 1. B means what? 3. So minus 1 plus 3 into x. In formula we are having x, isn't it? So x means we are having 2n plus a is what? Minus 1, b is 3. So a into b we are having. So here also minus 1 into 3. Clear students? I told you many times whenever you are having whole square, you have to bring the square for each. So this square is for 2 and as well as for n. Plus then 3 minus 1 is what? Both are unlike sign. So unlike sign means we have to subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 into this 2n. Here also unlike sign. Here minus, here plus is there. So minus into plus is what? Minus. So minus 3. 1 3s are 3. So minus 3. Clear? The next step, 2 square means 2 into 2 is 4. N square plus 2 2s are 4. This n minus 3. So when we expand 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 3, the answer is 4n square plus 4n minus 3. Clear? Now the fourth subdivision. Fourth subdivision is 4p square minus 25q square. Okay. Now if you see the fourth subdivision, for each term we are having the square, and that too you have to see whether it is a square number. Yes, most probably you will get only the square number. So when each term if we are having square, then which identity will you use among the four identity? We will be using the third identity. Okay, in the third identity what we are having? A square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. Okay, now this identity we are applying. See the question, 4p square minus 25q square can be written as, how we have to write means the whole square I have to write. Okay, now if you see the question, we are having the square only for p square and q square. Isn't it? We are not having the whole square. So, to make it whole square, I can write 4 as 2 whole square. Isn't it? So, 2 into 2 is what? 4 only. So, that p square also I am commonly writing whole square. Okay, 2p the whole square I am writing minus. Similarly, 5q square, how can 25q square here we are having, no? So 25, how can I write? 5q the whole square I can write. Okay, now if you give the square to each, 2 square is what? 4. P square is what? P square. The question is correctly we are getting. Isn't it? Here also you see 5 square is what? 25. Q square is what? Q square. We are getting correctly. Most probably the first two numbers you will get only the square numbers. Okay. You have to see which square number. According to that you have to write it as whole square. Clear? Now this is the given question I have converted, and I am going to compare this with the identity. Comparing it with the third identity I am comparing. What is the third identity? LHS part? A square minus b square. So you leave the square, here also square, here also square. Here also square, here also square. In the place of A, what I am having? 2b. In the place of B, what I am having? 5q. Okay, now I have written the identity. A square minus b square equal to a minus b into a plus b. Okay, a means what? 2p whole square. Minus b means what? 5q whole square is equal to, a is what? 2p, b is what? 5q. So 2p minus 5q into, a is what? 2p plus 5q. Okay, now I am writing the question. 4p square minus 25q square is equal to, this is the answer we have got when we are expanding. Okay, 2p minus 5q into 2p plus 5q. Okay, students, in the first question, we have 4 subdivision, isn't it? All the 4 subdivision we have seen now. Isn't it? All the 4 subdivision are based on which concept? These 4 identity. Okay. So only if you are thorough in this identity, you can able to solve these type of problems. Clear, students, all of you, the 4 types of identities, how to solve it? Students, this is a part 4 assignment in exercise 3.2, 6th question. The heading is identify the errors and correct them. Okay, in that 6th question you are having 6 subdivision. I have taught you 5 subdivision, only 1 subdivision I am giving at you homework. Okay, identify the errors and correct them. How I have taught, how you have to identify and how to correct the error, you have to do it. Now, in 7th question, if you see, they are given in statement A and statement B. Okay, I will give you one. This is the statement A which is given in your book. See how you have to do means, they are saying if 24p square q is divided by 3p q means, they were asking whether you will get answer as 8p. Okay, if you're getting this 8p means you have to write the statement A is true. If you're not getting means you have to write it as statement false. Okay, now if you see 3 is 1 times. Okay, in 3 table 24 how many times? 3 table 24 how many times? 8 3s are 24. So if you see here 3 is 1 times, this is 8 times. Okay, so 8 p square q divided by p q we will get. So here this p will go up means p2 minus 1. Similarly this q if go up means already here no power 1. So 1 minus 1 equal to 8p. We have to check whether we are getting 8p. Now 8p 2 minus 1 is what? 1. 1 q 1 minus 1 is what? 0 equal to 8p. I told you many times whenever you are having in the power 0 that value it will become what? 1. So 8p into 1 is what? 8p. So we are getting correctly 8p equal to 8p. Then the statement A is true. Okay. Then similarly you have to check the statement B also. For that also if you are getting true, you have to see they are given like a choose they are given in the below. Okay, according to that you have to tick which answer will come. Clear students how to do the 7th question? Students, the 7th and 8th problem are same model only. So for what concept I have taught, based on that you are going to find out. Okay, it is like a true or false, and also in the same true or false itself they are given like in form of choose the best answer. Okay, if you see and try means you will get correct answer. So try it. Clear students? For the question you can refer the page number 86. Students, I have taught you the 4 identity, isn't it? That 4 identity you have to practice it. Okay, and you have to be thorough in that. Clear? With this I am going to complete the part 4 session. Thank you students.